Welcome to 2011's first edition of Ground Zero.
Yes, that's right. Happy New Year, everyone. Clearly, all the partying and festive shopping have not stopped contributions coming to citizen journalism website, STOMP. So, how was your New Year, Shivali?
It was great. I took a long holiday, recharged, relaxed, did a bit of reading, and also watched a couple of movies. What about you?
Sounds good. I had no R&R at all. I love to start my New Year on a perfect note, so that means going out to get everything just right for New Year. You know, new clothes, new shoes, new organizer, new this, new that, so...
Seems like you were busy too.
Very.
Well, New Year partying that went awry made headlines this week. On New Year's Eve, these two men were spotted fighting with each other in the middle of the road at Ang Mo Kio Avenue 3. Stomper Celias, who contributed this entry, said, "I was in a car heading for home when we passed by what we thought was an accident. Instead, a fight was going on. There was no dent or damage to the vehicle visible, but the older man looked injured as we passed."
Oh dear, Stompers seem to be clearly amused by this entry. The mood meter registered a 67% LOL. What is so important for them to stop their vehicles and have a fistfight on the road, right?
Stomper Vanalik exclaimed, "Nowadays, something so small also causes people to fight. Singaporeans must be very stressed."
That's not all, because another similar incident was reported on Stomp this week. A Stomper shared this video of a commotion which occurred when two elderly men started throwing punches in a heated argument on board a bus. Apparently, a physical fight was provoked when one of them raised his hand and pointed his finger at the other party.
Oh dear. Again, Stompers registered a 68% LOL on the mood meter. I'm laughing in disbelief too, actually. You know, is this how Singaporeans settle differences?
Perhaps Stomper Lil Miss Ding Dong summed it up well. Childish, how already?
And Stomper Bell had some wise words for them. Either one should at least give way or just ignore, not to further violence. Violence is not a light issue here in Singapore, and they should at least be educated of the consequences of it.
And finally, in another case of men behaving badly, Stomper Miss Drama contributed this post as she is worried for the young child of a man who apparently collapsed after another man attacked him in front of his whole family at around 2 a.m. on 3rd January. Apparently, the two men were drunk.
Men behaving badly or Singaporeans too stressed again, right? Well, recounted the Stomper who contributed this post, "I heard loud screams coming from the coffee shop at block 722 along Clementi West Street 2. Two men were pulling and dragging each other while one attacked and the other collapsed. The baby was screaming in fear when the men collapsed and the attacker fled. The police arrived within 3 minutes and sent for reinforcements shortly."
My goodness, what a scene. I feel really terrible for the poor baby. And I want to ask the same questions that Stomper Mawal Melati is asking. Makes one wonder what kind of parents would bring their child out and get drunk at 2 a.m. when the child should be in bed sleeping.
Indeed. Well, Vivian, you know, if Singaporeans really feel that the stress and the pressure of living in the city is getting to them, there are many ways to take it out on something in a healthy way, you know, rather than just taking it out on each other, right?
Definitely, Shivali. You can exercise, you know, and if you want to do a bit more violent kind of exercise, go for Muay Thai. Or you can take up meditation, which is Zen path. Yoga, that's also another thing you can do. Or better yet, just, like I said, kickboxing if you still want to deliver those punches.
Now in the next clip, we check out Singaporeans who are obsessed with their mobile phones. Stay tuned.